Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, February 7th. And if I have one thing to say, stay off the roads unless you absolutely need to today. Up here in the mid-Michigan area, travel down 46 about anywhere between 5 to 15 miles per hour. Just heading down here a couple miles to work. And it's just an absolute ice skating rink. And again, I think we'll have more school closings tomorrow as we have a flash freeze potential here coming up tonight. We expect maybe some thunderstorms in the afternoon after freezing drizzle turns into freezing rain this morning. And then maybe we pop above freezing here in mid-Michigan up at around 40 degrees, but it'll be a very short window of warmth. And again, we may not melt all the ice off the trees. Thunderstorms again, and then we expect conditions to absolutely freeze up solid tonight very quickly with snow showers, and that's going to make, again, the roads into an ice skating rink for tomorrow as well. So I'm thinking that we'll probably see a whole bunch of school closings once again tomorrow. Hundreds already closed today. And again, stay off the roads unless you absolutely need to. Our normal high is 28, the normal low is 10. Yesterday we had a high of 31 and a low of 25, and we've had pretty persistent freezing drizzle and light freezing rain here really since yesterday, and that's really got the roads all iced up right now this morning. And if we look at conditions around here this morning, temperatures only in the mid-20s here in Lakeview, upper 20s across much of mid-Michigan with that light, steady freezing drizzle and a pretty good batch of showers moving in. We'll show you that in just a moment. A little warmer in the southeast part of the state, but again, you can see where the winter weather advisories are, winter storm warnings, and there's even a blizzard warning as you get into the northern portions of the upper peninsula on the eastern end, where they expect a lot of snow and some very high winds. You can see right here we have wind advisories actually for much of the area here for later on this afternoon through tomorrow morning. And you can see our next batch of precipitation. First, this area here moves off to the northeast this morning, but this is a big slug of moisture that's going to bring at least a brief period of pretty good freezing rain across much of this advisory area. And so before they get better, they're going to get a whole lot worse this morning. And then maybe we pop above freezing, especially in the southern areas. I think we could even get up close to 50 when you get down towards Blissfield and Jasper, maybe up into the 40s around Lansing, and probably only in the mid to upper 30s once you get around the Elm and Mount Pleasant area. From there north, it could be, we could see actually some pretty significant power outages with that wind, and expect a lot of power outages as you get into northern lower Michigan from this system. On the radar, you can see the persistent area. Even when you don't see radar returns, we're getting some freezing drizzle and going on. And again, here's this next batch of precipitation now coming up from the Chicagoland. As this appearance of rain moves into the area, it'll actually become freezing rain, especially across the northern areas. Heavy snow once you get off into the northern portions of the Great Lakes. Again, lots of significant weather going on there. You can see on the weather map this morning, that secondary, the last low pressure system, now moving into Illinois, will move up towards the Great Lakes. And again, freezing rain is very likely across the northern three quarters of the lower peninsula, with very heavy snow once you get back into Wisconsin, into the western end of the UP, and now expected to also go into the eastern portions of the UP. But by tomorrow, that front will have blown past. Much cold air will be coming in, and again, any liquid or anything that's on the road is going to flash freeze here once we see temperatures go from the mid-30s to the mid-teens in less than 12 hours. Again, so things are going to not get a whole lot better here over the next 24 hours. And if we look at the precipitation over the next 7 days, we got another system that will be coming in early next week that we're keeping a close eye on. Could bring us more freezing rain and maybe several inches of snow, as it looks like it'll trend colder. So I think anything that starts out in liquid form will probably turn over to snow, but we'll keep an eye on that. It's possible it could go north of us and we get mainly freezing rain to rain, and then another situation like today where the cold front would blow through and bring colder temperatures in behind it. So again, a pretty active weather pattern across the Great Lakes here over the next 5 days. And as far as how much snowfall, again, most of it will be across the UP and in northern Wisconsin, maybe 1 inch to 3 inches once you get up into mid-Michigan, and a little more once you get up into northwest lower Michigan. And as far as the freezing rain, you can see, especially once you get around St. John's area off to the north, and around the Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids area, up towards Traverse City, over to Harrison and Houghton Lake. Again, this whole area is going to get another round. This is the 06 run, so this will be on top of what fell overnight. So again, very, very hazardous conditions across much of the area here coming up this morning. As far as the forecast goes, temperatures may rise into the 40s, low 40s across central or south central into maybe mid-Michigan. But again, it'll be a very quick and brief warm-up with the line of showers and thunderstorms that'll come through with that cold front, and that'll cause our temperatures to drop down into the teens tonight and not hardly go anyplace tomorrow. Very windy conditions, up to 45 miles an hour, so any ice on these trees are definitely going to cause a lot of power outages, especially across north central and northern lower Michigan, maybe even into central Michigan as well. And again, possibly up to a quarter of inch ice in some places here this morning with our thunderstorms, and again turning over to snow showers. That'll really create some slippery conditions once again for tomorrow. Then temperatures mainly in the 20s, and we'll watch our system with interest here as we get towards Tuesday. It could be another headline maker as we get closer. We'll certainly let you know on what to expect from that system. Thanks for stopping by. Drive very carefully if you have to go out at all today, and 73s to all.